Hi, my name is Mr. Chon. You're welcome to my study room. Today I'm solving objective questions 15 and 31 of the 2023 WASSCE Further or Elective Mathematics paper written by Ghana. I choose to put these two questions together because they require the same concept or understanding, which is statistics, to be able to solve. And we move straight to question 15, which says that the mean of 9, 4, 9, x, 16, 6, and 19 is 13. Find the median. I said earlier that this question is under the topic statistics, and the main information here is that the mean of these numbers is 13, and what we have to do is to find the median of the numbers. And for us to be able to do that, we need to know the value of x, because the median is the middle number when the numbers are arranged in order of magnitude. That is either ascending or descending order. So if we don't know the value of x, we'll be able to arrange all the other numbers, but then we'll not know where to put x. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to solve for x. And how do we do that? We'll get a hint from the fact that the mean is 13. So we're going to write a formula for mean, and then after we get that, we substitute the information here into it, and that gives us the x. So how do we get that? If we call mean x bar, that will be equal to the summation of values, which I would like to call sigma xi, or just sigma x, divided by n, which is the number of values. So this simply means that our mean is going to be the summation of value is 9 plus 4 plus 9 plus x plus 16 plus 6 and then plus 19, and then all of this divided by the number of values. And how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be 7. And the question says that the mean, which is this, should give us 13. So this is what we're going to be working with. Remember, this represents what we have here, and the mean is the 13. So now, let me put this here. Working this further, we're going to add all the numbers here, and that gives us 63 plus x, and that divided by 7 will be equal to 13, right? Multiplying both sides or cross multiplication, we're going to have 63 plus x to be equal to 13 times 7 is 91. Then subtracting 63 from both sides, we're going to have x equals 91 minus 63, which is 28. It means that the missing number here is 28. Now we move to the original question. We have to find a median. Now that we know all the numbers, we have to find a median of those numbers. And like I said earlier, the median is the middle number when the numbers are arranged in ascending order. This time I will use the ascending order, but it could also be the descending order, but then I'll use ascending order. So I'm going to arrange this number from the smallest to the largest. So the smallest we have here is 4, followed by 6, followed by 9, another 9, 16, 19, and 28. And then the middle is, we have 7. So the middle will be the fourth number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the middle number. We have 3 to the left and 3 to the right. And looking through the options, that is option A. We move to the next problem, which is question 31. Question 31 says that the scores of some students in a class test are 8, 4, 9, 6, and 2. Find correct to 2 decimal places the variance of their scores. This question gives us the scores of 5 students in a class, and then straightforward, it says you find the variance of the scores. So we'll start first of all by writing the formula for variance for a set of data. That means I'm not going to use the formula for variance in the frequency table, but rather for a set of data. Then we need to remember that variance is the square of standard deviation. So we are just going to write the formula for standard deviation without the square root because we are squaring that. Again, since this question involves a set or list of data and not in a frequency table involving frequencies, the variance formula we are going to use will be V for variance equals the square of standard deviation, which equals sigma xi for all x value minus the mean all square summation of that all over n, or the sigma xi squared, which is the summation of the squares of each term over n minus the square of the mean, where mean is the arithmetic mean. We'll start the whole of this by first solving for the arithmetic mean, and we are going to use the formula we used in question 15 a while ago, which is x bar equals sigma x I, which is the summation of all x values over n, and that will just give us 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 6 plus 2, and there are 5 values, so divided by 5, and that will give us 29 for the summation divided by 5, and that equals 5.8. So this is the arithmetic mean, which will be substituting here, and then for this, if we use this formula, so wherever we see x bar, we substitute 5.8 there. So now our variance is going to be V equals summation mean all added together. So we're going to have 8 minus 5.8 all squared plus 4 minus 5.8 all squared plus 9 minus 5.8 all squared plus 6 minus 5.8 all squared plus the last one 2 minus 5.8 all squared, and the whole of this divided by 5. And since calculator is permitted on this exam, I will not worry myself by doing all these calculations. I will just substitute them into the calculator like we have it. So let's get onto the calculator and do that. So I have my calculator, and I'll first start by putting the fraction sign, and then I put all the numerators. So it's very important to put it in parentheses. I have 8 minus 5.8. I close the parentheses and square it, then plus 4 minus 5.8, this squared, plus 9, and in the parentheses first so that I don't forget, minus 5.8 all squared, plus 6 minus 5.8 all squared, plus 2 minus 5.8 all squared. Then we bring the cursor down, then divided by 5, then equal to, this is 164 over 25, and since the options there are in decimals, I just click on XT, and that is 6.56, which is option C. So our variance is 6.56. All right. We can also try with the second option and see what we get. This simply means that we are squaring each of the values, and then after that we divide it by the number of values, then we subtract square of the mean, which is 5.8, from the answer we get from there. Let's try it and see. So alternatively, I'm going to have my variance to be equal to the sum of squares of the values divided by the number of values. So I'll have 8 squared plus 4 squared plus 9 squared plus 6 squared plus 2 squared over 5, because we have 5 values. Then this will be minus the square of 5.8 squared. Then I'll just put that in the calculator to verify. With my calculator on, I need to first start with the fraction sign. Then I have 8 squared plus 4 squared plus 9 squared plus 6 squared plus 2 squared, all divided by 5. Then with the front arrow key to have the minus 5.8 squared. And then you press equal to, and that gives us the same fraction already. So to change it to decimal, you click on XD, and then that is 6.56, which is the same as what we got for the first one, 6.56. Right. So that means that each of these two formulas can be used to find variance when you are given a set or lists of data. I hope this lesson has been of help to you. If yes, then kindly consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Till we meet again in my study room. Bye-bye.